I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Tuesday, April 8th. Soybeans and corn both ended the session mixed, with nearby contracts up and deferred months down. Continuing to keep an eye on U.S. planting conditions, expecting more early corn planting delays in parts of the Midwest following the recent heavy rainfall and flooding. Probably won't change the acreage mix, but the trade is definitely keeping an eye out for any signals on that. The trade's also waiting for any signals on tariff negotiations. No new news really was out during the session, with new U.S. tariffs against China still scheduled to go into effect at midnight. Spain did buy 240,000 tons of old crop U.S. corn out of the open, but outside of that, the news front was pretty quiet. Wheat did close higher. The U.S. dollar index moved lower during the session, providing some support to the complex. There are also the continued concerns about crop conditions. U.S. winter wheat crop condition rating was below a year ago, with the ongoing questions about damage from flooding for the soft red winter crop and the forecast for more warm, dry weather for the hard red winter crop. Spring wheat planting is underway in parts of the northern U.S. plains. Live and feeder cattle both ended the session mixed, unable to sustain the early gains due to the questions about demand. Some of those are linked to tariffs. Some of those are linked to relatively high beef prices. And cattle were waiting for this week's direct business to get established. They're going to be waiting at least a couple of more days with no bids or asking prices out during the session. And hogs closed mixed, mostly lower, adjusting spreads with the ongoing questions about domestic and export demand and the pork carcass cutout value moving lower at midday. With the closing market minute for Tuesday, April 8th, I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins.